So what's going on, YouTube? It's Steven here. Telling you about another interesting day of my life. So I saw The Devil Inside for the second time today. I saw it yesterday for the first time. I was baked as fuck yesterday. I was coming down from my high about halfway through the movie. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. Because if anyone's seen it, it's rather confusing if you're intoxicated at all. Have shrunk a ridiculous amount. They look red right now because it's fucking cold outside. They've gotten that nice healthy skin color back. The cut looks it on the camera it might look bad, but it's actually just a very, very thin scab. It's actually like 1,000 times better than it was. It's all tiny. And it's flattish. It's not bulged like it was before. I'm really hoping I'm actually getting this. But like the scab is like half coming off, but I don't want to fuck with that. I'm just gonna let it do its thing because that happened to me one of the last times it started scabbing over. Like the scab was like hanging off, and I like gave it a little tug, and it peeled some skin off, and I was like, ow! So I'm just gonna let this fucking thing do its thing. Keep cleaning it, doing everything I can. But yeah, I saw the fucking The Devil Inside for the second time today, and it was fucking horrible. Like, not horrible as in, oh my god, that's scary. Like, horrible as in, wow, this movie sucked dick. My friends and I, we actually went on the website that they say to go to at the end of the movie. It's fucking bullshit. Like, it's like a scam. It's a .com. It's not a .org. It's not a .net. It's not a .edu. It's a .org. So anyone can fuck with it. And all the links are to clips from the movie. Like, there's nothing. There's no actual footage. And plus, if you watch the movie, at the end of it, it has the characters and who they were played by. Like, but back to my ears. That's the only thing that's interesting about me. Once that cut is completely healed and all set, I'm gonna put my 1 5/8 tunnels back in. And I'm actually gonna put the weights that I used to use, which are the ghettoest weights ever. I actually used to use clips from Keys, and then I would attach these two mugs that I have. They're not really that heavy. They're just a little awkward because they're really big. But what I would do is I would wear my jewelry instead of having my bare ear, and I would just clip it through the jewelry and like let it ease down until it would slowly stretch my ear. Because I don't really understand the purpose of weights that are actually like that wide, because it'll create a thin spot in your ear, which is very bad. Which is why if you do wear weights that happen to be this thin, wear them for like a half hour to an hour max a day, because it'll like slow down your circulation if it's getting pinched in that one spot. And like lotion it and oil it and do everything. Like, you can do it a couple times a day, but don't wear your jewelry. Don't wear the weights like all day. It's a bad thing to do. But yeah, thought I'd keep you guys updated. I'm actually thinking about like maybe tomorrow, if it's not as cold as it is right now. Maybe tomorrow, uploading like a little thing of me fucking around on my drum set. Because I actually tried videotaping myself with my camera on my phone, like how I'm doing now, and putting it behind my drum set, and it would actually pick up the audio rather well. It wouldn't sound like shit, but the thing that would be overpowering is the actual, since I have an electric set, the actual mallets hitting the kick pad, like you'd hear like you'd hear the hard plastic hitting the rubber, and the rubber padding is backed by a piece of metal, and that metal piece would actually hit up against the frame I have on my set. So I might have to fucking find a place to put the camera where it doesn't do that. So yeah, shout out to my boy Evan if you're watching this video, because I know you watch some of my videos. I'm hoping you watch this one. Watch my video tomorrow. This goes out to Evan and whoever else fucking cares. But watch the video that I hopefully will upload tomorrow. Tell me what you think of my drumming. Once again, it's just pretty much going to be me just not giving it my all, just kind of fucking around with like some blast beats, some beats. Usually what I do is I fucking put like dubstep or like an electric song on, like house music or like trance or like something that has like a pretty nice beat to it, and I just fucking play with that beat. But usually I tweak it to sound more metal. That's actually what I used to do for one of the bands that I was kind of in. Whenever we would come up with drum beats, I couldn't think of something, and my guitarist, he was writing and doing whatever. So what I would do is I would literally sit there, and while they're doing their thing, I'd chill with the bassist and one of the other guitarists, because the lead guitarist would sit there and just write riffs and shit. And I would actually sit there and just play beats, and like every now and then I'd find one that sounded cool, and then we'd record that beat while I was listening to the music, and like I'd play along to it, and then we'd fucking put the guitar and the bass. And funny thing is, I did vocals too, so it was never a band that we were gonna play shows with. It was just gonna be like recordings and shit until we found a drummer. Cause I'm not really a drummer or a guitarist or a bassist. I'm more of a vocalist, and but I can play a shit ton of instruments. But yeah, my cigarette's done, and that's usually when I end my videos. So bye YouTube. See you soon, Evan, or talk to you soon, or whatever, dude. Get at me.